back to Some Offense Intended. I'm Jeremy Robinson.
I am Mike Mick.
I'm wearing a shirt Mike got me. It says, I'm here because you broke something.
Yes.
Which most of the time happens to be a correct statement.
Yes. That's why I thought it was appropriate for you.
I think it's great. I just did laundry yesterday. I was going through like folding clothes and doing whatever. I'm like, oh yeah. Like I forgot this was in the laundry. That's why I haven't worn it yet.
Yeah.
This would be a perfect day to wear it.
That's a good day to wear it.
Podcast day.
I told you earlier, I saw it on the top of on the top part of it on the screen on TikTok today.
Yeah. So I have several notes because we've been not talking about all the notes, so they've just been piling up.
I've got a few things.
One
thing that's not in my notes, but I think we should probably mention is that it looks like Diddy might be in trouble.
Yeah.
And all the things I see lately are saying that Jay-Z is nervous because they have a history together or something.
Yeah, well, Oprah too, and like everybody else that he hangs out with, it's like, yes, we know they are the elite that everyone talks about that visited an island probably.
Yeah.
Like I don't know that much of this is a surprise.
No, it's not a big surprise at all. I'd been hearing things from different sources on YouTube and other areas for over a year now about Diddy.
I honestly couldn't care at all.
Yeah. It's interesting to see people might actually have to pay for what they did. One thing I saw said that he could actually end up spending the rest of his life in prison.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Somebody having to actually deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
I'm not saying I'm going to miss him because I mean, he's out now and it doesn't affect me from day to day.
Well, and that's the other thing is there's so many people that's like, oh, this person's like a hero to me and this, whatever. Like, okay, he made some dope music back in the day. What does he do now? Does he still make music? I have no idea.
He's never been somebody I really listened to, so.
But there's so many people that like they try to stay relevant, they try to stay in the eye of everything, and then there's there's such a this, and they made such a difference in my life. Okay, dope. Like Michael Jackson, he didn't touch kids. Look at how good his music is. Those two things are completely fucking different. Separate.
But it's interesting you mentioned Michael Jackson because I was going to mention something I saw today is where they were saying the people were accusing Diddy and his head of security, who has ties to law enforcement, having something to do with getting rid of Michael Jackson because of his problems with Sony and owning most of the catalog. And yeah, like Michael Jackson was on stage holding up a thing saying Sony kills.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Neither did I. And then there was another time where like I guess his kids heard him saying they're going to kill me. And he wrote it down on a piece of paper. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me.
Huh.
Yeah. So
imagine that somebody that does terrible things trying to stop somebody else from doing terrible things.
He said somebody, I can't think of his name right now, but he was high up in Sony. He was like, he called him the devil. So
wow. Maybe
we're going to find out some interesting things. And the other accusation today was that like I'm not making these accusations. Somebody else did. Was that Diddy has that guy, his head of security, and he works with law enforcement so he can get away with other things.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of as soon as you were like, yeah, one of Diddy's top people was like, has a time with law enforcement. I'm like, that sounds like a conflict of interest waiting to happen.
Oh, absolutely.
That's fucking.
So the longer they investigate, the more and more shit will come out.
Yeah. So would you like to know how far into inflation we are?
Too far.
So you know who Dollar Tree is?
Yes.
Do you know what Dollar Tree is?
Well, it's not a tree in the backyard you can go pull money out of.
It used to be a dollar store.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of dollar store it used to be?
$1?
Where everything was a fucking dollar. $1. That's it.
Yeah, I like the 99-cent store.
It used to be the 99-cent store isn't actually. Those just end in 99 cents. It could be like $3.99.
When they first opened, they were actually 99 cents.
I've never been in a 99-cent store that was actually 99 cents.
I also went to one that was going out of business at one point.
So this is March 26th. So this is just like 4 or 5 days ago. Discount retailer Dollar Tree will reportedly increase its price cap You want to guess to what?
$5.
No,
20.
lower. That was a
10.
pretty big jump. 7.
7.
So
Jesus.
their banners that says everything's $1, that's fucking absolutely gone. Now, says this year across 3,000 stores, we expect to expand our multi-price assortment by over 300 items, ranging from $1.50 to $7.
So I've never actually been at a Dollar Tree before. I've never shopped in there.
It says a cap had been set at $5 in June, with the company raising the base price of merchandise to $1.25 back in 2021. So over, I don't know how long they've been in business, but it's been a long time. Assumingly like 20 years, it took them to go up 25 cents.
What about the Dollar General? Are they going up too?
Maybe. The Dollar General's never been a fucking dollar either.
Yeah, I've never been to them. I've just
And
seen
it's the same
them.
as Family Dollar. Like they're not
Yeah,
they're not dollar stores. They're a little cheaper.
there was a time
a
that
lot
they
of
were.
no name.
I'd rather
like,
go to Five Below.
like Nerf knockoffs and fuck it, like a lot of different weird stuff, but they've never been dollar stores. Ever. Five Below is dope. I really wish they were around when I was going to college.
I like Five
Because
Below.
I walked into the first one up here and I'm like, this is incredible.
I've been to the one at Legends a few times.
Yeah.
They usually have some candy there I like too. Yeah, I like candy.
But yeah, so I thought it's jumping to $7 from $1.25 to $5 to $7 within like a year and a half, 3 years. Surprise.
Thanks, Biden.
Yeah, that's Bidenomics.
Yeah.
Working for you, I think is what they say.
Yeah, well.
Or is that the trickle down?
Maybe
That's trickle down economics.
No, trickle down was in the 80s.
No, they've talked about trickle down non-fucking stop.
But I'm saying, the main person who did trickle down was Ronald Reagan.
I was going to say in the 80s, yeah, Bernie and Biden are both in their 80s.
Yeah, yes, they are.
Well, so to something that we've talked about on here before, bathroom etiquette.
Oh, yes.
I wish I could like clip exactly this part and find this random person again at work and hand them a QR code that pops it up right to this. So walk in. There's nobody else at the urinals. There's 3 urinals. I'm pissing at the one all the way to the left.
Yeah.
I think he went all the way to the right. I don't remember, but that's not what matters. So as I'm going, let a fart out, because while you're pissing, it's a perfect opportunity to just squeeze one out.
You're in the right room.
And it's a lot simpler. Sometimes if you have a full bladder and you try to fart, you're like this. That was close.
Yeah.
Or maybe whatever. So pissing, let a fart out. He goes, bonus. I have no fucking clue what to. I'm like, huh. I just won like, huh. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I prefer people to just not talk to me while I'm in the bathroom.
I mean, like, if I see people I know I haven't seen in a while, like not while I'm at the urinal, but like
if
on
I'm
the
at
way
the
to
sink,
or from the urinal, like, hey, how you doing?
if I'm at the sink walking,
that's fine.
washing my hands, and somebody I know next to me, I'll say something, say hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
But when I'm standing, I don't really want to have a conversation at that moment.
Yeah, and definitely not like, oh, that one fucking sounded great, bro. Like, what's it smell like? Like, where is this conversation gonna go?
That's a question I wouldn't ask.
What kind of value
anywhere
are you trying to add with this conversation?
There's nowhere I would add that conversation.
Like, why? What point was there to look? I think he looked at me too. I definitely didn't fucking look at him.
Yeah.
Bonus.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Why?
The only thing I could, there was a place I worked at.
Mind your own urinal and leave me the fuck alone.
There was a place I worked at where I was in a stall, and somebody on the outside started asking me questions about the what kind of vacuum we used in the restaurant.
What?
Yeah.
Were you actively vacuuming in the stall?
No.
Then why?
That's what I want to know. I think he might have been a little short bus.
Artistic?
Yeah.
Just with the R's silent.
Yeah, I think he rode the short bus to that restaurant that day for sure. because
Wow.
I was completely blown away. Like, what kind of
How did he
vacuum?
know you worked here? How did he know you
I
worked
think he
there?
saw me walk in with my uniform on.
Oh, I gotta hurry in there and see which stall this guy goes into.
He walks in. There was this one
I gotta
stall
find out
and one
his
urinal.
fucking
So
cleaning power.
the only
Oh, okay.
so he's asking me what brand of vacuum,
That's weird.
and I'm like, I don't know.
That's super weird.
And at that place, I worked in the kitchen. I didn't work out front. So he was asking me, so does it work good at least? I
Like,
don't
no, it
know.
sucks, and then just end the conversation.
But I'm like, I've
Because
never.
whether it works or not, it's supposed to suck. So just
Yeah.
it sucks, and then let him take it positive or negative, whichever way he wants.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll just laugh himself into a like hysteria fit, and you won't have to deal with it anyway.
I'll have to go get the manager and say, yeah, somebody's put on the floor peeing,
Yeah.
so you might want to get in there. But yeah, I didn't know what to do. I'll never forget that. And that was a long time ago.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Like I said, he asked me how it works, and I'm like, I don't know. I've never used it.
That's weird.
Like, I work in the back. I make the pizzas. I'm glad he didn't start asking me questions about like what kind of pizza oven do you have.
Speaking of pizza, the hot ones. Yeah. Speaking of pizza, I went and had the Mountain Mike's buffet right here.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than the one over at Reno.
Wow.
A lot fucking better.
Well, that's good.
So I'll let you know one of the next times we'll go on a podcast day.
All right. Yeah, that was
do the podcast a little early.
Quite disappointing over there.
It's like, and we went at like, I think it was like 1:30, and we go and there's like 2 quarter pizzas left, or like 2 almost half pizzas, and they've probably been there for a while.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, let me get two pizza buffets. She goes, okay, like, is there a kind of pizza that you specifically want? Like, I'll put in a request. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I'm like, do half Hawaiian, or like, let me get a Hawaiian. She goes, I could do like half and half if you two want to split. Like, so Ileana got like I don't remember what they call it, but it's like sausage, bell pepper, olives, and onions. It was really good.
The location we went to before, it was kind of like, you're gonna
fucking
take
roulette.
You're gonna take this crap we're gonna put there for you. You're not gonna like it, but
yeah.
Here
like
it
you
is.
could make a request too, but who knows if it would actually get made that way.
Yeah, their attitude was kind of like,
yeah, no, they were really nice, and they gave us the rest of that pizza to take home.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because it like bordered over 2, so it was 2:15 when we left. They're like, well, we're gonna close down the pizza buffet. Do you want the pizza that you requested? He's like, yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm like, this doesn't normally happen. Like, you don't get to take food home from a buffet.
They were not very friendly at the one we went to.
No,
not very friendly at all. And that white sauce it had on the pizza,
that was so weird.
It was so weird. And like I told you, I was driving home and I couldn't get rid of it. The taste was with me forever.
Almost made Mike start smoking again.
Oh, it was bad. Yeah, I would have gotten rid of the smell, the taste. So there is something I wanted to mention, and it's been in my notes for weeks now, and I keep forgetting to mention it. There was a Buffalo Bills fan before the divisional game against the Chiefs decided to go ahead and get a tattoo on his arm that said Buffalo Bills, Super Bowl champs, and what number.
There's people that do this every year.
Well, but this is before the divisional game.
There's people that do that.
They didn't even make it to
every
the AFC championship game. And you see him in the stands. There's somebody recording him. He's showing the tattoo, and he's just sitting there. He's like, I just got it yesterday.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get it just removed tomorrow,
or at least part of it. You can keep the helmet.
Well, yeah.
But he could see him.
I thought you were gonna say just change the date. I'm like, it's the Bills. Come on.
No, yeah.
I don't know that it's gonna happen again.
They could say Super Bowl champions. I wish, but yeah. So, but like they didn't even make it to AFC Championship game, and you already had it. I'm like, yeah, you that's a rule you don't want to break. That's like, I mean, that's like in baseball. If your pitcher has a no hitter going, you don't say, "Hey, nice no hitter," because then you kill it. You don't talk about it. But I mean, they were playing against the Chiefs, so, and they thought, oh, they're down this year. We can get them.
Well, I mean, but there's people that do that every fucking year with the Super Bowl. Like when the Super Bowl goes in, like I know they make hats and T-shirts for both sides so they can instantly sell as soon as whoever wins.
yeah.
And then they just like dumpster the rest, I'm assuming, or burn them.
Now you know those countries that, like third world countries, when they have disasters and shit, they get the losing team.
How much of a spit in the face is that?
But no, like
Your team's so fucking bad. We donated all this.
yeah, there was
I mean,
well, they don't want people to go into a dumpster and start selling these. Like,
you just told them where it's fucking going. Now they're gonna go over to these fucking countries after they're donated. And
people have known this for a long time.
Take all these shirts and hats off of people's fucking backs.
But I used to always say, like,
give me your shirt.
There's people who got hit by a hurricane or some shit in some country that can't afford a lot, and
you're gonna make them fucking Raiders fans?
They're all walking around with Buffalo Bill, like 4 years in a row of Buffalo Bill shirts. They had to be thinking, "Damn, this team's good." But no, it's quite
I don't. No.
Yeah, but he seriously looked like he was gonna cry.
I probably.
Yeah.
That massive, who was it? Broncos and somebody game in like 2017, 2016.
Yeah. Was it against Seattle? No, that was earlier.
It might have been the Seahawks and the Broncos.
But it happened earlier than 17. I can't remember what year.
Maybe 15. I don't fucking
like 2012.
know. Oh no, not that early. Like this was 16 or 17, I think. But I think I knew two people that got Broncos Super Bowl tattoos before the fucking game.
Oh, they got smacked by the Seahawks.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was like 2016 or 2017.
Might have been 13 or 14. I can't remember. I remember I was still working at Bubba Gump when that game happened.
It was definitely the one I'm thinking of was definitely after 14 because I still worked at Time Med at that time. Broncos Super Bowl.
Because I remember I was eating at Bubba Gump with a friend, and we were both talking about
2016 they played the Panthers.
They were gonna. Oh yeah, the Panthers. That was it.
The one before that was 99.
I was thinking that they had one where they played against the Seahawks. Maybe the Seahawks smacked somebody else then.
They won. Oh, apparently they won the Super Bowl. But yeah, so like they already had the tattoo, and number. What is this? Oh, okay. That's showing that's a weird way to list the fucking scores. Yeah, so it was 24-10. The Broncos won. So like this dude was like, yeah, he has a Super Bowl tattoo or whatever. And I'm like, I remember thinking and telling him, like, bro, maybe you should have waited. He's like, no, I have so much confidence in him. And they're like, they pulled it off.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it was a good game. I was watching it at a bar, like a friend's bar, doing whatever, but like I don't think it was a very enjoyable game. It was just because there was so many fucking people there that I enjoyed it. Yeah. Like bullshitting with everybody because they were all friends. But I'm like, yeah, bro, maybe next time, wait for the tattoo.
Yeah. See, like, I'm a Chiefs fan, but when it came to the game, there's no way I would have gone out and got a tattoo of it because, for one thing, anything can happen in the game. There's a reason why both teams are in the Super Bowl. They earned the shot there.
Yeah.
So,
well, or scripted the shot there, depending on who you talk to.
Well, the Chiefs wouldn't be involved in something like that.
Okay. Sure. So, when you're in a car.
Yes.
And when you don't want to go forward and you have to go the other direction, like in a parking lot, and your camera is clouded or covered in ice, do you make your passenger get out of your car and go wipe the camera off? Or do you know how to fucking go in reverse?
I know how to go in reverse because I drove before I ever had a backup camera.
Right. I just making sure because that's mine. That's my way too. I saw somebody at work when he was driving around. It was like rainy, snowy. He was trying to park and he stops, makes his passenger get out. He doesn't get out.
Yeah.
He would have to put it in park. He makes his passenger get out, go back there, and I see her like rub the camera with her thumb, and then she's like, wait, maybe I shouldn't do that, and then uses her sleeve and then gets back in the car.
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
And then like he backs up the like 12 feet into the parking space. Do you not know how mirrors work? Can you not turn around? Like there wasn't that much snow that you can't see out of the windows. I could see into the car from my car. So there's definitely like you can't. I'm like that. I know it's a learned skill, kind of.
Yeah.
Of being able to back well without a camera, but I'm pretty sure you can figure it out on accident if you just go.
Yeah, the first few cars I had did not have a backup camera, so
this is the first one I've had with one.
So I had to get used to driving without a backup camera.
I loved going in reverse.
But it's funny you say that because when I left my apartment today, it wasn't completely covered, but there was something over my backup camera today.
Huh.
But I made it here.
I'm surprised.
I didn't just put it in park and go, well, I guess I can't go.
Yeah, I put it in park and just
Yeah, I went.
Call fucking the non-emergency number, see if they can send a public servant out. Like, hey, what's going on? My reverse cameras. I can't see. And see if you can get them to wipe it off.
Call AAA.
At least you'll be on your way.
Yeah.
I think is their slogan or one of them.
So I'm trying to go to work, but I can't. My back. Oh, there it is. Call off work because you're.
Yep, backup camera is blocked.
Yeah.
I can't see to back up. Like, well, did you turn around? Why? The camera's outside the car. Why would I turn around?
Why would I turn around? I can't clean it from inside.
No, that's you clean those?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just weird.
I don't know where it is. I
remember having a conversation with somebody who was like,
that's
like he was driving his car. He's like, he wasn't sure how he was gonna be able to do it because he didn't have a backup camera. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I just let it go. I didn't say
Holy
anything.
fuck.
Yeah. Like, wow.
Well, yeah.
Because you're really supposed to. The backup camera, it's supposed to be a reference, and you still use your mirrors. You're supposed to.
People don't use their mirrors.
Oh, I know.
Have you looked at anyone?
I know. We've talked about this. Yeah, people
ever while you're driving.
Yeah.
Like, I'll drive next to people that I know like this and like barely looking, like, look back at the light, look back at the light, look back at the road, look back at the road, and just staring at them for sometimes 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how long the stretch of road is.
I pay attention to my mirrors.
They won't look outside their fucking car.
But I don't look over what's in other cars around me. I'm focused on the mirrors and what's in front of me. I'm not, oh, hey. That's just not me.
Well, like you don't, like it's just a scan and you're like, then you're like, oh, wait. I recognize the car, recognize the person.
I'll be paying attention. Like if I'm coming up and somebody's in like the right lane, because I'm using the fast lane. If somebody's in the right lane, I'm going to pay attention because I'm going to be worried that they're going to just, that's when I usually pay attention. Like I know when I've been behind you, I see you.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know. I know I pay a lot more attention than most people too, but holy fuck, are people oblivious in their cars? And I'll sit there and watch sometimes to see how often they check their mirror, because like you can watch, like you can just move your eyes and look up to the rear view, but most people move their head because like you're looking here and just a quick glance.
I can tell that a lot of people don't check a lot because when I'm in the fast lane and they just keep trolling along, just slow as fuck.
Yeah.
And then eventually they change. That's when it's like, oh, they finally looked in the rearview mirror and saw that there's somebody behind them going fast in the fast lane.
Mm-hmm.
There are signs that say slow traffic to the right.
Well, it also says trucks right lane only for the next like 15 miles or something, and they never fucking do it.
Oh, I know.
And if cops wanted to fucking hit their quota, there you go.
There you go.
That 15 fucking miles of roadway, start giving truckers tickets and put it up on the fucking sign that you can change what it says.
Yeah.
Truckers right lane only, enforced.
Yes.
There you go. That would solve, I think, most of the fucking accidents that happen right there.
Oh, yeah.
Most. Not all, because there's still the people that are terrified to pass semis, so they sit in the blind spot.
See, me, I want to pass them.
I fucking don't understand, but I see it
right beside,
all the time.
I don't want to be right beside a semi, especially in the blind spot.
I see it all the time.
They don't see me and they want to move over.
Yeah.
That's not going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they're terrified to fucking pass them.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Like, so if you go super fast, you're past them in like 3.4 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you can fuck off out of my way because now you're just blocking everyone else from passing the semi who's doing 50.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been in that spot. So we've had bathroom etiquette and driving etiquette today.
Yeah, again.
We are
The
teaching.
repeat episode.
Yeah.
It's one of the shitty flashback episodes from fucking when the TV shows and movies can't figure out what to do anything else, so it's just filler.
A clip show.
They're like, hey, you remember when? And they look up and it just bubbles and just plays the whole fucking last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Simpsons do one of those every year. Clip show. And they always apologize for it.
Well, I mean, if they do it every year, they apologize for it. I'm not accepting their apology. But like Saw, what was it? Saw 4? I think Saw 4 was an entirely flashback to the other 3 movies, the first 3. And I'm like, this is trash.
Give me my money back.
And they're like, no, I thought it was really good. I'm like, if you take out all the flashbacks, there was like 12 and a half minutes of fucking movie. I'm like, this is horrible.
Yeah,
like, how do you think this is amazing? Because I like the other ones. I'm like, then go watch the other ones again. I came to see a new movie. Yeah. I can watch the other 3 by myself on my own time.
Yeah, I don't.
And I already have.
I don't need.
I don't need.
At that point,
remembrance
it's just
clips.
filler.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
There was 12 minutes of non-filler. So you had your little brother, who's 10, write the script for this, and you were like, wow, this is bad.
Wow, we need to make this longer.
Yeah. Like, so then he goes to the kitchen and says, hey, do you remember when and can you, when the chicken nuggets?
Like, genius. Let's put that in.
Yeah,
the
and
movie.
he's like, well, if we just put that as like a flashback, like, hey, do you remember when? And then cut it there and then do this. Like, we can adapt that. Like, oh, that's a fucking great idea.
Great idea. Thanks, kid.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you some chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the 10-year-old got paid for writing that script. Chicken nuggets.
Probably. I don't doubt it. Have you not seen Saw 4?
I have not.
Well, now you have to. And let me know how disappointed you are.
No, I just need to watch the first 3, apparently. And
you haven't seen any Saw movies?
No, I have not. And I like horror movies, but I haven't seen those.
I
know.
That's why I brought that up, is I figured you would know.
Oh.
Jesus.
I wanted to mention something, though.
How long is this mentioned? Because we're almost at 30 minutes, so we can just do it.
I'll just do it in the next episode.
Okay,
but this is a good one. This is...
All right, perfect. So this is now the 3rd short episode. Let us know what you think. Comment.
I hope you like it.
Yeah, comment on the YouTube channel or Facebook or TikTok or
wherever you listen or watch.
Wherever the fuck. I don't think they can comment on Spotify.
Okay.
Can you comment on Spotify?
I don't know.
I mean, you can do reviews. We still haven't looked at reviews on Spotify.
No, you're right.
Maybe we'll look that up in between episodes.
Yes.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Some Offense Intended, and Twitter and TikTok at Some Offense Pod. TikTok, we're at like 137 or something followers
137
now.
followers,
so
yeah.
Might do a live stream next week. Mike was talking about what we're doing for episode 100. So since we're doing small 30 minutes, I think I might switch to like 0.5 episodes so that we don't just like hyperinflate. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But follow, like, subscribe, share, tell people, comment, tell us what you like, don't like.
And if you know me, tell me if you like it.
And, just a real quick, because we brought it up last episode of Carson City using the Pony Express.
Yes.
It was actually an issue on Printful because I tried to set it up from Printful. That didn't work. So I set it up inside the website hosting store on Ionos that handled it completely separate from Printful, but ties into Printful.
Yeah.
And it didn't give me the option to put shipping. So there was no shipping option enabled for the whole fucking website. So even if we had 4,000 people going to the store every day,
yeah,
we never would have sold one fucking thing because shipping wasn't enabled for the whole website.
Well, that's what's crap.
and it didn't tell us.
Well, I'm glad we have it now.
But it let us buy it, which, I did that through actual Printful. So that's why that's fucking broken. But it's fixed now. Thanks, Wade, for bringing that up. And hopefully you get your hat.
Hopefully.
We'll talk to you next time. Goodbye. Anything else?
Nope.
Goodbye.